For this video, I'm going to show you guys how to CAD a top hat in Autodesk Inventor. So to do that, you just start a new part. So click this, wait for Autodesk Inventor to load for a while, and then it will open it up for you. Creating a top hat is a really good exercise when you're just learning the basics of extrusion because it needs multiple extrusions, and it's a really good exercise. So to go ahead and start, you click Start 2D Sketch, and for this case, I'll choose the XZ plane. You're going to start by making a circle. I'm going to make this 5 inches wide. So this is the rim of the hat. So the very outer rim. You see what I mean once I extrude it. So I'm going to go ahead and extrude this. And usually the brim of hats are pretty thin. So I'm going to make this 0.125 inches. Okay. After that, you want to make the actual top hat part, which is another cylinder. So just click Start 2D Sketch and start it there. Make another circle, but this time slightly smaller. I will make this 4.375 inches. Okay, go ahead and make that. Extrude this part out. This definitely needs to be extruded. I want a pretty tall hat, so I'm gonna make it maybe 2. I can do a little bit taller than that. Actually 2 is good. So then you just go ahead and click OK. And there you go. You have the shape of the top hat. But obviously there has to be a hole in the bottom. Otherwise there's nowhere to actually put your head. So what you want to do for that is you want to start a 2D sketch on this bottom base. Go ahead and click that. And then do another circle. So I want the hole for the head to be pretty big. So I'll do 3.5 inches. And there you go. So you're going to go ahead and click extrude. You're going to click this. But you're going to notice that if you actually extrude it like this and you click OK, it's going to make a solid like this. That's not what you want to do. So what you want to do instead is just double click to edit the extrusion and change the direction. Then Autodesk Inventor will automatically know, oh, they want to cut into the top hat. So if you go ahead and click OK, you'll see that there's some problems. So the reason that happened was because for this extrusion, when you change the direction, it's still solid, and you can't make another solid inside a solid. What you need to do is do a cut constraint. Change this from this joint to a cut, and then when you click OK, it will work. Because Autodesk Inventor recognizes that you're trying to cut something and take something out of an extrusion, and not create two solids that both exist at the same point. There you go. So that's good. When the default length for your extrusion might not be 2 inches, it might be something more like I don't know, like 3 inches. If that happens, then that'll extrude way too much, and then there'll be a big hole. So just make sure to adjust it to your needs. So in my case, 2 inches. Okay, I click OK, and there you have it. It's a full top hat. But I want it to look a little bit prettier than that. So what I'm going to do is change the material. Obviously, the top hat isn't going to be made out of metal or anything. So let me look around and see what they have. I'll just say that it is plastic for now. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with plastic. I can choose PVT plastic, I guess. And you can see the color changed. And then I might want to also change the color. So in that case, what I'm going to do is click smooth over here. I want to make it turquoise. There you go. I have a blue top hat. Another thing you might have noticed about this top hat is that it's really, really sharp. I don't want that. I want a really nice and rounded top hat. So I'm also going to use a fillet tool, and I'm just going to click all rounds, and you'll see that it automatically selects the areas that I want to fillet. So then I'm just going to go ahead and click OK. The radius is 0.25. That's good for me. I could make it more if I wanted to, but I think that's good for my. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And uh-oh, that's a bit too much. Let me redo this. So the radius is actually a bit too much for me. I'm gonna do 0.05 because if you notice, it took my bottom rim away because the radius was so large. Maybe I'll do 0.025. Go ahead and click OK, and there you go. My turquoise top hat is done, and it's rounded, and it looks really nice. So that's how you make a top hat in Autodesk Inventor.